Just shoot him.
Just shoot him?
Yeah.
Where is he? He's in the fire, isn't he?
Yeah.
There he is.
Yep.
I can really just fire over you?
Yeah.
Huh.
That was easy.
Yep, there we go.
Did we get EXP for that?
No.
Wow, that sucks.
No EXP.
I guess.
This almost looks like an escape room over here.
Well, yeah, the entire point of this place is supposed to be just puzzles.
You come to find.
So, wouldn't
Oh,
surprise me.
hey, there's some vines
But
over
you won't
here.
find the way. A pity.
Yeah, there's a statue here that just like, you're not gonna find shit around here. This is basically his dialogue.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Is it a statue to
It says,
Trombdoey?
you come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity.
I have a mini map, so
Huh.
Do we want to do this conversation? There's like, I can ask him why he's certain and stuff like that.
Oh.
Anything useful
Statue
in
of
there?
Illusions.
yeah, just let us if you find anything useful. To be totally
Okay.
honest.
Brachus has willed it. Trombdoey must
What'd you find,
abide.
Shell? Oh, you're
You have
listening.
met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt.
Bottle of wine.
I think we're about to get a clue.
Yeah, a clue.
Oh, I'm gonna
Apparently,
listen
Brachus has forced Trombdoey to do this, and he's imprisoned here for this purpose. And I think we're about to get a clue about what to do here.
to- Okay.
You want to join in, Wander?
Sure, I was robbing the place.
Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Huh? I thought it was
Huh.
clues, but it's like a quiz.
Huh.
Well, if you notice, he has two C's in his name, an U and an R. So you probably have to, do.
No,
Let's see.
there's no V. It's not based on his name.
Yeah, I don't think it's based on his name.
Well, no. Like you
I
can
have
make
quick
Kerr.
save.
You can make Kerr with CUR from his name.
But all of the options have a V in them.
Interesting how, yeah, it's just the same three words rearranged in different orders.
Right.
The middle one might work.
Well, so what I'm saying is Kerr starts with a C, which would be the middle. If you notice, it's bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. So you need to find out bloody goes with B, rotten goes with R, thieving for some reason is A, very, very is CC, and then awful fellow is US. So to be a Kerr, you would have to be
Very awful, rotten.
awful.
So the first one.
Okay.
Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit
Good
clever.
job, Shell.
Let's find
Yeah,
out
thanks.
for certain.
Yeah, I think you were completely right about it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen
I was.
closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
You probably have to do the
Hex,
exact same
it's
thing.
Hex. So it's the second one. Because C is Hex.
Yep. C is Hex, then
So,
U is
2.
Misery. And
Yeah,
then,
so it's
we gotta figure it
just
out
go
from
with
there.
2.
Yep.
Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trombdoey told you the answers, is that it? Is he hoping you'll... It doesn't matter in any case. The path is opened. Go freely.
Alright, well, I'm gonna ask some questions.
I know little,
Or at least see what they are.
but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can.
What did you mean by the cure to the source?
Brachus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the staffs he used myself. They were most impressive.
And what do you mean by Trombdoey being kept here?
Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trombdoey was, and is, a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
This
Alright,
Brachus
there we
fellow
go.
sounds like a real cur.
Starting
Maybe
to
got
think
a
he
lot of
might,
EXP for doing that, too.
starting to think he might
Well-
not still be dead.
Yeah, really.
Judging by how he won't, the game will not shut up about him. I really.
We'll probably encounter him later.
Now I feel bad about telling the when we told the other people that she was dead, that he was definitely dead.
It's okay. We'll just kill him, and then it'll work out alright.
This door just opens to a wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, most of these are prank doors.
That's great.
I feel I'm very happy. I actually did something right for once.
You do plenty of right things.
Well, I suck at combat, but if there's a riddle,
You don't suck at combat. Just the rest of us have played way more CRPGs than you have.
yeah, I've never played a CRPG before.
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
You just need to very
Whoa,
carefully
what?
avoid clicking when you aren't having a spell selected.
Yep.
Which is an ongoing thing I did at the beginning, like when we had the should we reload at the when we were fighting against what's it called? Griff. As I kept thinking that a spell was selected, then it wouldn't work, and I'm like, what? No, stop. So now I'm just double checking every time.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Oh, hey,
The
platforming
fear.
puzzle. With more Trombdoey.
I think I went the wrong way. I don't know which.
No,
Oh.
you didn't go the right. You didn't go the wrong
fight.
way.
Fight time. And they're invisible again. Oh, he's really invisible.
Oh yeah, that is true invisibility.
He's actually, like, not detectable even by the silhouette thing. I don't know why Trombdoey was, like, pseudo-invisible, because he didn't have a status effect.
Yeah, that was really weird to me
He was
too.
just hard to see.
This is the way I was planning on taking.
Can you still
Aw,
not-
the cat.
Can you still not properly see these guys?
Just the one that went super invisible. These other ones I can see just fine now.
Okay.
Whoa.
That was a really weird spell
Blitz
or
attack.
ability.
It's a warfare or a scourge, or not a scourge, scoundrel.
Yeah.
Trombdoey was weird because he was, like, pseudo-invisible in that he didn't have, like, any kind of invisibility effect, but all of his guys were, like, impossible to see. They were, like, they were mostly translucent, but that guy, like, genuinely used, like, an invisibility skill.
Yeah,
I-
we'll
I
use
imagine
chameleon
we-
skin, which is a.
Yeah, so, like, I imagine he'd have, like, an effect on him if we could highlight him. Actually, we probably can find him in the list of characters. Oh, wow, no. If you highlight the guy with the hood on the top of the screen, nothing comes up.
Oh yeah.
Can't even find out his health right now or anything. Okay. How did you even get over there, Bird, by the way?
There's invisible bridges.
Yep.
Invisible
Ah.
stones.
Yeah. Look at the minimap. The minimap tells you where to go.
Oh,
Not-
you can also tell where the bridges are because if you highlight a spot, your character will try to run across the invisible bridges to get there.
Yep, Perino.
You can find out the secret path. Weird.
Yeah, this isn't.
Let's conjure a friend.
Yeah, this isn't the most difficult puzzle to puzzle through.
It's more so a combat area with mild confusion.
Oh, dang it. Oh.
Oh, what?
I tried to use my my elf skill, but I'm still not an elf on accident. Whoopsie.
Oh yeah, you're your normal self.
Yep, which offers me, like, no bonuses unless I want to use Play Dead. Which I basically never want to use. I don't think he's going to be in range of that. Alright, let's save the AP. Yeah, neither of you were hurt. Hello, friend. Pain. I bring you pain. Wow.
What do you think Trombdoey does for fun?
Come up with more...
Makes
Pecker.
fun
Around
of his-
insulting fake people.
Well,
Like,
he
insulting
probably
copies
makes
of
fun of
himself.
his. Yeah, he probably makes fun of his own non-existent pecker, and then
Yeah,
cries
that's fair.
into the
He
bottle
did
of
do-
wine that he can't drink.
He did mention that Fane probably didn't have one anymore.
It's probably not inaccurate. Thane, you
Oh.
want to weigh in?
Pecker.
Is this area
Hey.
fake or very real? This area is real mixed with a lot of fakeness.
Ooh, that's 2 AP.
Hello.
Trombdoey's had a lot of
Friend.
time to fortify this place. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Yep. He's the worst interior decorator. Or the scariest. Don't know which. I wish I could teleport people off of cliffs.
A
You'd
bit of
think
a
it would
shortcut, wouldn't it?
Yep. Bye. Okay. And then for you over there, we're gonna give you a little whapadoo.
You can't even tell the different ads apart from each other by name because they're all just Trombdoey.
Yeah.
Do you even have a Trombdoey?
No,
Left?
none of them are nearby.
You have to run to it.
You have to just run for it.
Or teleport yourself. Looks like
Yeah.
that's what you're doing.
About the best I got. I can do here. Pain in the ass. And part of the reason why I won't commit to a melee character is because of just how much like ground you have to cover in this game. Like once we have some more equipment that gives us actual movement speed bonuses, I'm like 100% down with trying melee more. But like just walking half the
I
like
think that's
10
why they
feet.
give melee builds cloak and dagger and charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, like, Cloak and Dagger is like a 4-turn cooldown. If you, like, Cloak and Dagger to one guy, kill him off, then you're just on the other side forever. Whereas the Spellcaster is like, okay, fine, I'll waste 1 turn moving, and then I can hit everybody forever from on top of this tower.
Screw it,
Bird,
maximum
focus
distance,
on
go!
Trombdoey. Yeah, everybody, I'm gonna focus on Trombdoey.
Yeah,
you two,
I'll take
you should take
Trombdoey.
Trombdoey. Okay,
nah,
good.
you know what? Nah, cat.
No. You can't even attack the cat. You can
I
try.
can attack the cat.
We can
I
definitely
You can't
attack the cat.
The cat.
Alright, guys. Bird is daring us, we're attacking the cat.
No, I mean literally, the game will not allow you to attack the cat
You
Use
definitely
me,
can
sir.
attack the
unless
cat.
you
I-
AOE the ground he's standing upon.
I have killed your cat multiple times.
Yeah.
once, and it was a fluke.
Oh, just gonna spend my turn running closer now.
I sense something nearby.
Did I just detect somebody? What?
Well, the cloak...
Oh, the invisible
invisible guy.
Trombdoey is running over to the Red Prince.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Hey!
Whoa! AoE
That was
freeze.
cool.
That's a new one.
You're chilled
Interesting.
now.
I want that move.
He just iced
Oh.
your coffee.
And now he's cursed, somehow.
Sure.
Maybe it's a drawback to the spell.
Big meanie.
A tactical
Oh.
retreat over there.
Oh.
Ow.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
now they're very AoE friendly.
Yeah, that works out great for you. Also, I'm loving looking at that chilled effect. Like, that fortified, hasted, like, spell effect is all, like, very jittery and weird looking.
Yeah, he looks like one of those like glow in the dark skeleton onesies, but underwater.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
level
a
up.
really, really weird, really accurate metaphor.
What do we even put points into? It's always
Ow.
tempting to just keep pumping into memory, but
More
I just
memory
wanted to-
forever.
yeah, my
Download
problem is
more
I've got a
RAM.
lot of Hydrosophist spells that I probably don't need, except for Restoration and Rain.
I've been upgrading memory every level because every single time I upgrade memory, I then cap out at memory again. I don't know if I don't think it's even capped out now. I don't think I even am above my spell count now.
Oh.
I am cat. I am
Yeah,
here
I
to
should
cat.
probably get more memory, because I have to, my spells are on cooldown kind of a lot.
What's your
It's
memory
just
at
like-
currently?
6, I think.
I'm ready.
It's 16?
6.
Light him on fire if you can.
I have 6
Oh,
memory
There's a
slots.
lot of oil.
Oh,
this guy?
that's why. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
many
I think
memory
I can
slots
light
do
him
I
on
have?
fire.
I have 13.
Yeah, I need more
This is a
spells.
burning arrow.
I mean, I need more memory for more spells.
Yeah.
Eh,
But I've
might as well.
been trying to power level arrow thirds instead.
Not enough AP for
Memory is
that,
not the
so I'll
same
just have to...
point system as Arrow Thurge.
Yeah, I know.
It's memory versus like intelligence and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've been trying to play up damage at the cost of not having very many spells to turn. Oh well.
The trick is to get, like, kind of the happy medium where you always have spells to cast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's the last one? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Time to run all the way
Burn
back,
and
even though I was
curse.
just here.
Now you
Teleporting
see
bastard.
it. Now you don't.
No, you...
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa! You summon more?
Oh no.
Oh. And they teleported again? You fuck.
Maybe
just
what it
ran
is
here.
is Maybe we have to make sure that we kill him before we kill his mimics.
I guess
Is that
so.
what it is?
Which is the real one?
He might be the real
The
one.
one with the staff.
'Cause
Yeah.
he's cursed.
The caster could be the real one. Maybe that's why he's cursed.
Eh.
Okay, well, focus fire that one.
If you notice, he only did that as soon as he was the last one standing, so...
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, he is near death.
He does have the most hit points. And he's the only one that's marked as cursed, which we know that he's cursed by Brachus Rex, so maybe it's a lore curse.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Meow.
So maybe destroying him first will make the other ones go poof, or they just won't. He won't be able to summon more of them.
Meow.
There we go.
Well, there went the combat.
wow,
Yeah,
that's a
they
lot of
did.
damage.
The
They
vault
How
disappeared.
much damage
Damn.
did that do?
Like 80 or 90. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90. Holy crap, 42, 47, and then 38. I'm not actually sure.
That's a lot of damage. Although it was to 2 targets, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who are you
Oh.
talking to?
Uh-oh, this isn't good. I was
We can't.
looting him, and I picked up a ring. And
Oh.
he says, as you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches.
You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Brachus
no.
Rex.
It's Sauron!
You're gonna be possessed by Brachus Rex.
You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger. The cursed ring. But what is it?
You're gonna be.
Well-
I bet you're gonna be possessed by Brachus Rex.
You can
I don't
either-
wanna be.
You can either
No,
put it on
here.
or give it to me, and I'll put it on. I've already got enough spirits possessing
Is
me.
it-
What's
is it
one
in
more?
my
Is it called the
inventory?
Tyrant's Ring?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, that one's permacursed.
Yeah, it's. I haven't equipped it, but it's 9
I-
magic armor, intelligence, constitution, set
Oh.
cursed.
Yeah,
Guys. There
Hang
are
on.
soul
Yeah.
jars for Necromancer Rask, Necromancer Gwick, Gratiana, and Trombdoey in here.
yeah, we
Ooh,
were
Did-
Soul Jar
wait,
for
did-
Trombdoey?
we were told to come
Oh,
grab them.
wait a
Holy
moment.
crap.
Did you guys loot him for the rest of his stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Nope.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
good. Because I was worried that I would just like choose one thing and then everything else disappeared.
You're gonna grab, which jar? Which soul jar?
I'm trying Rask's. Who's Rask
Okay.
again?
I have no idea.
Oh wait.
There's a name I recognize, but whatever. I'm gonna put my hand on the jar. Oh, I should probably read this out loud. The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you saw one of them move.
The
Place your hand on the
pictograms
jar.
spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness.
The pictograms. You guys are listening to this, okay?
Yep.
Except for Bird. Whatever.
Yeah, whoops. I didn't think this through.
You're doing your own. It doesn't matter. It's kind of
I
like
know.
personal lore stuff. So
As you roam, the human apes turn away from you.
Okay.
All but one.
If you say it
One
doesn't matter.
smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got were shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
So it turns out it's not personal backstory, just the person happened to be another
Yeah.
lizard folk.
yeah,
Because this one's
which was
golden.
confusing. So we can absorb the souls for EXP, but we should probably slip them into our backpack for the time being.
Okay, we can always
Absorb
eat
them
those
later.
souls later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum yum yum. Sunny
Have them
D.
a little soul snack in the future. Okay, so I have a fun
we can
one.
we can talk
I
to
am-
Wait.
we can talk to
Wait.
lizard friend.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
Okay.
He committed his crimes out of pain, not malice. He ought to be forgiven.
So you're saying that this lizard had been greedy and he was repaid by being enslaved?
Well, He got kicked out of the Lizard Empire, and then turned into an undead and Brachus' servant.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
It gets read out, Shell.
Oh, it is read out loud?
Yeah, whenever we're talking to each other, it's voice acted.
Sorry. I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
Just me or is Fane's voice, like, not match?
He's supposed to be, you know...
Okay,
I'm
who wants
from
to hear
the ancient
about Trombdoey's sordid past?
Okay.
Oh, you
I'm here.
just went to Trombdoey?
Yep. Alrighty. The jar before you glows with a blue light. Its appearance flickers and changes. It is at once a brightly colored motley and also a deep gray.
You hear roaring laughter and shouts, then the hush of silence. You think you can hear quiet, choking sobs from within.
Reach out and rest your hand against the flickering jar.
With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a beautiful palace court. It's filled with cheers, but you can almost taste the fear in the room. You see a jester prance in the court. He casts illusions, playing to his master's cruelty by picking on the weakest in the room. He lives for the laughter and applause. The scene spins, a new face, a new fool to make his master laugh. Don't worry, he's told, you'll always have your place. The door closes, and you see the illusionist in the dark of this dungeon. He's alone, surrounded by gold and deathly silence. Your hand falls from the jar, your skin prickling and cold after the vision. To die down here would be terrible. To live down here for eternity, you shudder at the thought.
Slip the jar into the backpack. And now everyone can talk
Talkie
to me, I
time.
guess.
The visions fade to black, but the memories remain.
Whatever he did in the past, he's suffered for it. His sins should be forgiven.
Huh, that's interesting. So he was just the court jester and then was discarded.
I must say, entertaining despots isn't anywhere near as bad as what most people in that court did.
There should be no peace for someone who panders to power. We don't know what other sins he committed after all.
He should be allowed to rest. Whatever his sins, he's been punished more than enough.
Guess I'm a little bit more hardcore on them. That's fine.
And
fine.
who are the last two?
Graziano,
I wanna-
for one.
I want to see Gratiana.
In a source.
Oh, you guys are reading.
Oh. The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. Now, the interesting thing is, when I had talked with Gratiana in the town, I could use my outlaw past to sense that she was lying to me about things that she had done that she was trying to atone for. And she sent me away being like, you know, we're not to discuss this. I don't want to be reminded of it. Like, she supposedly did terrible things. And I think it may be why, like, isn't she wearing a mask? Is it possible she's undead too, especially if her spirit's
she
here?
has to be if she's, you know, that old.
Yep.
The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana.
Okay. Reach out and rest your hand against the jar.
As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood.
Ew.
The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull.
Whoa! She's the most vile of all of them.
A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped.
Okay, so that's actually It's like the goddess, Amadia. That's the weeping face. And Graziano reaches out as if to comfort, but she's dragged back into the swamp where she's currently residing now.
As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret or just sadness for a life that used to be?
Okay, so I should slip it into the backpack as well. Maybe we'll talk with Graziano about it.
The moment we knew that we were going to get into people's backgrounds, I knew that she was going to turn out to be horrible.
Yeah, definitely.
The terrible vision fades.
No one is beyond forgiveness. Whatever her sins, she can always redeem herself.
I'm a little bit torn on this one because she did in fact try to hide her past from me. But I suppose she's worried that if the people that she helped find out, she would be cast out, most likely.
While she lived a selfish life, she seems to have repented. She should be forgiven.
She murdered children. She cannot be forgiven.
Her life was marred by debauchery, greed, and violence.
Yeah,
No
Faye.
last-minute conversion should excuse that.
Did she ever even... I don't remember. Did she admit that she had a phylactery and that she was immortal and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
she did? Oh, I didn't hear that bit.
Oh, there's another necromancer over there, too. I didn't see the one across
Yeah,
the hall,
quick.
across the room.
Yeah, suppose it should be yours to look at.
I'm gonna drink Trombdoey. Oh wait,
Wait,
no, I'm gonna
who
listen
took it
to this
first? I
conversation
thought
first.
Fane hasn't had one yet.
Yeah, I'm confused. I thought Bird was interacting with it. Alright.
Are we doing...
I don't care.
Okay, so is Fane doing it now?
I guess.
Okay.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter.
Oh, this one's different. The other ones are all, like, being... Like, the other ones always talk about how they're rotting away and they've been here for so long. This one's, like, brilliant and has laughing from inside of it. And probably is younger.
Oh.
With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still throbbing in your bones.
That's not where I thought we'd go with the laughing. Jeez.
Good fight.
The vision fades.
I can do little but condemn that necromancer's cowardice and greed.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
She might seem a little rough, but her heart was clearly in the right place.
In a world of
because she's a
completely...
necromancer.
In a world of completely binary decisions. There is a fifth one.
The soul jar
Really?
stands on
Oh,
its
right
plinth,
there.
glowing softly. From within,
I'm gonna drink
you can
Tamsin?
almost
Trombdoey.
hear the
man.
whisper of a voice.
Don't drink anybody.
I want to drink Trombdoey.
This is what I was
Oh.
talking about when I was like, oh, there's another one. Was reacting to, like, there's a weird one on the opposite side of the hallway that was, like, hidden behind the camera angle I was using.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brackus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
Good find.
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
I'd forgive this soul. Punishment must fit the crime. This doesn't.
It's funny if I say anything about necromancy in a bad light because my character uses it herself.
They may have been a necromancer, but they did not feel evil. Misguided, perhaps.
We're better off without vile necromancers like that.
It takes bravery to try and strike down an evil king. Perhaps especially one you once supported.
I think the distinction here is that if you smash the phylactery, you're granting peace to these people, and because you're just killing them. But if you absorb them, like that's like implied to be way worse. So it's like you get experience by doing something like potentially horrible to someone's soul. Like I think that's the choice.
There is a lever over here.
Oh.
Oh, whoa! What happened to you guys?
So this statue had like a missing head that was chopped off symbolically. So I was like, okay, let's look it over. And it's like, apparently I'm having a vision. Be right back.
BRB, columnar jointing.
Oh, wow.
See if you guys can interact with it.
Sure.
Columnar jointing.
Yep. I'm going to land in columnar jointing now, too.
The deity's head and hands are missing.
I can interact with it as well? I can't. Maybe it's one at a time.
You have to wait until,
They're all
Fane's
pointed
done.
out, yeah.
Columnar jointing.
That shrine seems to have brought me
Yes,
here.
Keith.
It's in every game.
Place?
Yes, Keith.
It's the entire level is just that. It's not even a
Maybe
garnish.
it was made in a volcano.
It's not even a
found a
garnish.
lizard.
It's
I
just
found-
literally everything.
I found... Wait.
Oh, hey, there's those
Yeah,
rocks
we gained
we
the
love.
ability to talk to ghosts now, I think.
Yeah, we all have our own ghost to talk to.
We do.
Yep. Well, who wants to talk to their ghost first? It is
Mine
Red
is
Prince.
Tyr Sandelius. Who are yours?
I've got Zorl-Stissa.
I didn't find mine yet.
Oh, mine looks like an elf. Do you
Yeah.
guys have ones corresponding to your races?
Mine's a lizard.
Okay. So we're talking with the lizard one first.
She too is a lizard,
sorry.
as you can tell. But there are telltale details in her features that conjure memories of incense and mantras.
So amid the soundless air of this alien world, a phantom-like figure awaits you. Probably, yeah.
The onyx eyes, three-layered crown, and feathered shoulders. You recognize her from the statues that stand tall in desert sands. She is the goddess Zorl-Stissa, greatest of the seven.
Red Prince, welcome be. May your words command the rivers. May your hands direct the winds. Fire of sun and rock of earth. May they serve you like faithful slaves. Red Prince, it is an honor.
To your surprise, the goddess sinks to her knees and bows before you in reverence.
Bid her stand. The prayer is hers, not yours. You've chanted it often.
Then you have prayed in vain.
She rises and considers you with deep-set admiration, like one would a work of art.
Red Prince, God-child, truest ruby of all realms. Tell me, do you know why you are red?
Remark that maybe you're of demon lineage, and that's what you were accused of after all.
That is what they said, wasn't it? He who rises from the sheets with demons must be a demon. But I think there is another reason for your brightness. You are red, Red Prince, because all of you is heart. You are carnage, and you are concord. the Lord of War and Lord of Wisdom. You are lust, and you are love. You are passion personified. That is why I saved you from the all-consuming sea. Why I soothed your lungs with my breath and placed you gently on the nearest shore. Red Prince, you are greater than all others, for you are the sum of all others. You are the Father, the life shaper made manifest in a man. I would see that man a god.
This is weird.
It is. It's like, you are
the
God.
Your god is declaring that you can become a divine.
Also, why is there combat in the distance?
I don't believe Red Prince's story. At some point, so many people literally just flagellate all over, like, oh my god, oh, you're so good, Red Prince! Like, it feels like a con. This all feels like a con at some point, like everyone's manipulating you.
This is literally like a goddess, though, that's being like, ah, Red Prince, you're so cool.
You were just banished because...
I'm just waiting to see you guys get fawned over, too, because my bet is that's just how this whole
I'm probably going to get berated. I'm going to get berated.
If it only happens to you, I'll be completely certain that everyone's fucking with you at this point. Because so far one dude wanted to kill you, and then everybody else is like, oh my god, Red Prince, I want to have your babies.
Well, one guy was like, I want you to have babies with this other red lady. Good luck, bye.
What's the ego raptor? What's the ego raptor quote? Oh my god, hotness, I want to bang you.
Yeah. Ask her if that's the reason she bowed before you.
I bow before you because I am a goddess no longer, robbed of my powers by the usurping divine. We, the Seven, are gathered here in these horrid halls of echoes, dead spirits vying for rebirth. But none of us will be the one of our children instead, a god-woken like you. I have chosen you. You are to be my champion.
It seems strange to you. Why 1? Why not 7, just like there were?
Those days are over. Only one can don his head with stars and wield the sources of infinity. A great battle is being waged. It is the twilight of the Seven and the day to dawn of the One. The powers of all divinity must unite, and they must unite in you, the paragon of lizards. Our kind must rule this world, and none other. None of the primordial slime that made it onto 2 legs by nature's oversight.
Ouch.
Racist as
Take
fuck.
up the mantle, Red Prince, and all will be well. All will be well.
As she speaks these last 4 words, the outline of the goddess shimmers, shakes, then transfigures into an all too familiar shape. She stands before you in the guise of her, the woman you've been dreaming of for as long as you can remember. She is unparalleled beauty, and her skin's as red as yours. Yes, here she stands, your deepest secret, your deepest desire. She whom you've longed for since your soul slipped into consciousness, and you lock eyes with her.
Ask the goddess who she is. Who is this woman you've been seeing in dreams?
You think her but a mirage, ephemeral as smoke. But you know better, don't you? Know with all your soul. I could drop a stone into the well of your heart, and it would take the span of a sun's life for the little traveler to hit bottom. Such is it is a good thing for the life shaper to possess such affection. For she, too, your secret love, has her part to play in downfall and divinity. Now of divinity, let me give you a taste.
She steps close, puts her hand on your chest and leans in.
Kiss me, my prince, for I am her. Kiss me, for I am your one true love.
Refuse.
Oh my god, hotness, I want to bang you.
Refuse. She's not really the one you love.
She moves closer. Your lips almost touch.
What?
You can feel her hot breath on you, and even her perfume is as you've dreamt it, the scent of home in satin sheets.
Are you sure?
Yes, you are sure.
She backs away and is Zorl-Stissa again, in her own godly guise once more.
You do not even know her, yet you are true to her, Prince, and I applaud you for it. But I will not let you leave without my blessing.
She reaches out and places a hand over your heart. As she does so, you can feel a whole new power invade and expand your spirit.
There. Cherish this purest of pearls I have given you. A droplet of untainted source, and a promise of things to come. I bless the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power for yourself. So take it with you, back to our beautiful world. There, use it to make that world yours.
Thank her, and say you are ready to return.
Before I let you go, though, there is one more matter we must touch upon. You are traveling with company, yes?
Confirm, and say you've made some unlikely friends.
No, not friends. Rivals. They are God-woken too, and may be courted by the lesser six. But you will be a god, none other. Smile at your fellow wanderers, but ready your knife, for its time will come. So, now we must part, with fire in your soul and resolve in your mind. We'll meet again, Red Prince. Always will I walk beside you.
The goddess steps back and waves, the warmth of her hand still lingering over your heart. Then, sudden light and lightning, and you are gone.
It begins.